Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me for your October reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and it's not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means that the energies can be switched, so please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. Because this is Cancer's read, I will be addressing them, but this could easily be the cross-watchers' energies that I'm reading, so always use your own discernment. You take what resonates for you, and you leave what doesn't. I cannot censor, choose, nor control what comes out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them, and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. For everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that's all out of the way for you Cancers, let's get into your reading. Strongest energies around Cancer for October, please. Okay. Right, so you've got the Four of Earth, that is Capricorn energy, and it's about you protecting your future, you protecting what you have. It can be either holding back or holding on to something. I'm feeling that you're holding on to something and you're feeling really protective at the moment. With it being the coins energies, it's Earth, so that's like your material realm. It's like your money, your home, the stuff that you have, the people that are around you, and also your future as well. It's a card all about protecting what you've built up. So we'll find out more as we pull your tarot, and we'll see what is exactly going on here. You have Cancer's energy, please. It's Cancer's current energy for October, please. Okay. Ooh. Right, Queen of Swords, it's Libra. The Lovers, it's Gemini. Can you have one more, please, for Cancer? Okay, Page of Cups is Water. Right. Really interesting energies here for you for October, Cancers. Really, really interesting. You, strangely enough, you're taking on this Queen of Swords energy, right? And that is really unusual for Cancers because it's basically someone who is defending their rights. I say it's unusual for Cancers because Cancer, you tend to let a lot of things slide, right? You prefer to not rock the boat, basically, just to keep the peace. This is you have had enough of a certain situation. For the majority, yes, this is a romantic situation with the Lovers. You're putting up your boundaries, but you're not just putting up your boundaries, you're enforcing them as well. So it's like you've already had a discussion with this individual. You already put your boundaries in place, and guess what? It's looking like they crossed that yet again. And now you're saying enough is enough. Can we clarify the Queen of Swords, please, for Cancer? Thank you. Yeah, Six of Coins, Taurus energy. A one-sided situation here. You already had this discussion with them. You already pointed out that the situation wasn't fair and that you felt that you were carrying the financial burden with this particular Six of Coins. They were quick to take out of the pot, if you will, and very reluctant to put back into it. So same old story here, Cancer. You have been doing all of the giving. They have been doing all of the taking. You expressed your disappointment with that, with the Queen of Swords energies. They didn't listen. They crossed the line with you yet again, so you've had to put your foot down. And with this one, I'm feeling that you're currently fighting with guilt. With this Page of Cups, you're fighting these feelings of feeling bad for having to defend yourself against this individual, against their selfishness. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Piscean energy. You're feeling bad for thinking about walking away from this situation. With this particular Eight of Cups, I'm getting that you're still keeping your feelings secret though, because that moon is really jumping for me right now. So it's like, in your mind, you've made that decision, but you haven't yet taken the action. There's still a lot of withholding that you're currently doing, and you're withholding, you're still keeping your entire feelings and emotions towards this situation secret in fear of the consequences with the Four of Earth. Because again, you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to cause any unnecessary upset. But guess what, Cancer? This individual is causing upset to you. Again, really one-sided energies here. We have the outside influences that are affecting Cancers at this time, please. Outside influences, thank you. Ace of Cups, yeah, water energy. There's been an emotional trigger here. Knight of Coins is Virgo energy, Four of Wands is Aries, Six of Swords is Aquarius. Yeah, your outside influences is basically you have been waiting for the longest time with the Knight of Coins for this individual to stop saying that they love you, but to start showing that they love you. It's their words are not matching up to their actions here. They're definitely not. And with your Four of Wands and your Six of Swords, that's stability, hard work and foundation, and then moving away. So yeah, you are struggling here to reach this emotional balance with this particular individual. Again, you've been putting in all the work, financially as well for some of you, as well as emotionally, and then physically, you know, building up a house, a home, a comfortable environment to build up a family situation for some of you. But again, there's not been any support here, not with this particular combination. And your Six of Swords is all about moving away from quite a difficult situation and heading towards something that is far better for you and it's in alignment with what you want out of life as well. Really difficult situation here for some of you, because for some, with this Four of Wands, this is pertaining to a marriage. Five of Coins, again, more Taurus energy. The lack of something. Yeah, you're not getting enough support here. You're not feeling that you're in an equal partnership with that Five of Coins. So Ace of Cups and the Knight of Coins, please. Cancers. Ooh, Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, a painful ending. You've been avoiding this for a while, Cancer. You have. You've been, again, trying to ignore the issue, trying to continue you doing everything. What's the outcome of this, please, for Cancers? What's the outcome, please, for Cancer? Thank you. The Fool. Now, that is a nice card to have in your outcome, because the Fool pertains to you making that life-changing decision and taking the initial moves towards your brand new journey, the next chapter in your life. Have more for the outcome, please, for Cancer. Thank you. A Six of Cups, Scorpion energy. That's the card of happy memories, nostalgia, a soul connection. Someone from your past or someone from a past life. So I'm getting the feeling here, Cancer, there could be a bit of temptation to backtrack ever so slightly for some of you. The Magician. Yeah. The Magician tells me that you will be finding your confidence. You will be. Yes, it is about manifesting, but there's a lot more to the Magician than just that, right? It pertains to being flexible and communication. With this being in your outcome, you are going to be communicating clearly, so that there is no room for any kind of misunderstandings between you and this person, right? You're going to be telling them straight up how it is, and that you are going to be picking a different direction, a brand new direction. Where I was saying that there's probably a temptation to backtrack slightly, it's because of the Six of Cups. This individual has got a really good, I say good way, it's not good. They've got a good knack of being able to pull on your heartstrings, right? Because the Six of Cups, it's nostalgic, right? There could be the danger of looking back on this situation and imagining it in a kinder light than how it actually is. So there's definitely going to be a need here for you to keep your feet on the ground and to avoid seeing this situation through rose-tinted glasses, okay? You have to be analytical when you're making this decision, because it's been building up for the longest of times. I mean, we can see it clearly there. Ace of Cups, Knight of Coins, Ten of Swords. That's not a situation where you've just woken up one day and decided, right? This is a decision that has taken you the longest of times to come round to facing it, right? There's only so long that you can ignore this particular situation for until it drives you crazy. And it's also a waste of your time as well. So I'm seeing here in your outcome that you're going to be investing your time, your resources, your energies, your love into something that is brand new. And you are in charge of this. You. Only you. Nobody else. Can you clarify this outcome, please, for Cancers? Nine of Wands, Sagittarian energies. Yeah, enforcing your boundaries. I mean, you can see in this particular card, the individual in that card, they've had enough. They're protecting the doorway, which we can assume is their home. They're protecting what they have from intruders, right? This individual has been an intruder. They've come in, they've taken from you, and they haven't put back in. They've made many promises and have kept none of them. And you're defending your brand new beginning, and you're defending your family, your home, your property, everything. You're defending your space. Yeah, Two of Swords, Libra, Empress, Earth and Venus. So that's Libra and Taurus. The Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, that just took a whole new turn. Aries and the Hermit, Virgo. Cancer. You don't trust this individual. You don't trust that they haven't got somebody else here on the side. Look, Empress, Queen of Wands. One of these is a mother, right? A homemaker. Someone who's grounded, a provider, basically, someone who makes things happen. And the other one, the Queen of Wands, you can read this multiple ways, but the way that is screaming out to me here is this is like a mistress, especially when it comes out with an Empress, right? You do not trust that that individual hasn't been playing away. That's what the issue is. And the Hermit, introspection. Two of Swords, a choice at a crossroads, an impasse, struggling to make a decision. Something's going to come to light here. The fact that you've got the Hermit, that came out here with the Queen of Wands is really, really interesting to me, right? I'll tell you for why. The Hermit is also about awareness, solitude and insight. It's the quest for inner knowledge, basically, right? It's coming to a peaceful understanding and finding, it's like finding your center, right? Because that's come out with your Queen of Wands, this individual made you feel used. It can be a very sexually charged energies, right? This is someone who made you feel like you were just their mistress. They made you feel that they were hanging around you for one thing and one thing only. And your understanding that you have come to is the fact that you're being treated like that when you're actually that. Okay, male or female, it makes no difference. The cards in tarot are not gender specific, right? You're seeing your worth, you're seeing your value, and there's also, is that a dove? Yeah, it's a dove. Peace. You're coming to that sort of inner peace about your worth and your value. You've not been treated with the respect here that you deserve, and you felt used. And that has been your quiet understanding. That's been part of your introspection. But you're still struggling with that decision. Do I stay? Do I go? Your instincts are telling you to go, and they have been for a long time. A long, long time. I'm seeing here in your outcome that this is not looking good for the individual that you're dealing with, Cancer. It really isn't, because you're doing the unexpected here and you're standing up for yourself. It's gonna take that person right off their feet completely. The blockages is the Nine of Cups. That's Piscean energy. So that's a card about wish fulfillment. And hidden under there, the Hierophant, more Taurus energy. So commitment and lessons. Yeah, I am feeling that you've learnt a lot of things about yourself through this particular situation. You've learnt a lot of things about your worth and your value. You've learnt, actually, you've learnt that you've got the patience of a bloody saint. To put up with this for as long as you have, you've got the patience of a saint. But now it's time for you to start pursuing your own happiness. That's a blockage for you because you feel guilty for doing it. You shouldn't feel guilty for it, not even remotely. It's Cancer's focus, please. What should Cancer be focusing on at this time, please? Oh, missed opportunity. Regrets from former relationship. Do not run if it feels right. The risk of loss and communication is imperative. This is your focus for October, Cancer. Communication is imperative. Absolutely. And we were seeing here in your Eight of Cups that in your mind, you know what has to be done, but physically it hasn't been done yet. Your regrets, again, it's fear of the consequences in case you're wrong. You know in your heart and in your soul that this individual has been using you. You know it in your heart. You can feel it. You can see it as well. The evidence is right in front of you on a day-by-day basis. You've got this really sweet thing where you try to see the good in absolutely everybody, but it can tend to backfire as well, because by by seeing the good in everyone all of the time, you end up making excuses for them and ignoring the red flags as and when they're in front of your face. So that is your focus here for October. Write things down. If you feel, especially if you feel that you could be getting gaslighted as well, write things down. Write down what you said and what their response was to you, word for word, and then go back to it in a couple of days' time and read it over again from a different emotional perspective, right? And then you can see it in black and white. You can see the evidence then. It's Cancer's focus, please. Okay. Ooh, respond versus react. Express from a loving place. Old triggers or traumas yield drama. And new beneficial thought patterns. Yep. It's that new beneficial thought patterns that's really sticking out to me here for your read, Cancer. You've had your version of events toyed with, and it's making you question yourself. Don't let anybody question yourself. Don't let anybody make you question your own version of reality. Have a healing message, please, for Cancer. Okay. Attraction, supermoon. And out of curiosity, we got a thunder moon change. Right, I don't usually do this, but I am going to do it for your read, Cancer. I'm going to go through both of these cards for you. The first one that we're going to go with is your change card, right? Thunder moon. What I'll do is, because I firmly believe in, you get 3 messages with every oracle card, right? You get the message from the creator of the deck. Your second message you get from your own intuition through the illustrations on the card. That's why I'm holding up to the camera for you. And then your third message you get from your reader's intuition. Okay, right. So with your thunder moon, it says, accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about to change. Take advantage of change energies and plan ahead. The positive affirmation that comes with this card is, I welcome change and I ride its energy. And the stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial for you at this time is serpentine. Okay, so yeah, change is coming. Like, for real. Try not to fight against the tide of change. Change, it is uncomfortable. It really, really is. But I mean, what a brilliant time of month to go through a change. Autumn. All of the trees, they're letting their old leaves fall away to make room for the brand new growth in spring, right? We can actually learn so much from trees in autumn. We can learn the importance of letting go of that is dying or falling away from us, right? And it brings a little bit of solace to remember as well that the leaves that do fall to the ground, they don't go to waste. So let's imagine the leaves are your life experiences with this particular individual, okay? The leaves are your experiences. They haven't gone to waste, because the leaves, when they fall down to the forest floor, they turn into compost to help other things grow. Everything is cyclic, everything. There is no such thing as a wasted experience. Okay, and then your second card, number 44, supermoon. I hope you can see that clearly. Okay, right. It says, you can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunities. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. And think of connections greater than yourself. And the positive affirmation that comes with this card is, I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. And the companion stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial to you at this time is magnetite, right? So yeah, there's definitely a fear of you releasing this one-sided situation, which you know in every fibre of your being, you know that it's one-sided. You're afraid of letting that go and to fall to the ground in case you end up on your own. And Spirit's saying here, you've got nothing to worry about, Cancer. You're not going to be on your own. There is no way that you're going to be left on your own, because you're going to start attracting the Empress. That's what the Empress does. Attracting individuals that are more in alignment with who you are. It's making room for something that is more congruent with your life. For Cancers, please. Oh, okay. Eclipse in Virgo. Reorganization. Yeah, choose duties and responsibilities carefully. And your eclipse energy is all about, believe it or not, it's a change that triggers an emotional response. That's what your eclipse energy is. So yeah, a temporary hardship while you're trying to figure out exactly what you want to do here. I cannot emphasize enough though that this is going to work out for the better for you. But there is definitely a lack of self-belief here that's coming from you, Cancer. It's like you can feel that releasing this situation is the right thing to do for you, but you're still scared nonetheless. So Cancer, please. Your Virgo energy is all about the status quo. It's about your wellness, your routines, your work. It's the day-to-day things that you take care of, and they're suggesting that you're going to need some help to reorganize your life ever so slightly. And now you've got Sun in Virgo as well. You reap what you sow, and endeavors, yeah, hard work. Cancer, listen, you've been doing all the work by yourself anyway. Removing this individual from your life is not going to make that much of a difference, like for real. And under their eclipse in Gemini, negotiation, rise to challenges as a new path opens. Cancers, it's time for you to start being excited about the future instead of scared about the future. It's that fear that's holding you back. It's that exact fear that is causing you to cling on to this one-sided situation as tightly as you can. It's like you're suffocating yourself and the opportunities that are wanting to come in towards you. You've got nothing to be afraid nor ashamed of here, Cancers. Nothing. Self-care is not selfish. Time to make a demonstration. The older the soul, the softer the glance, and the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal, and they hold hands with those that they walk beside. Utterly fearless, love the universe. Time for you to make a demonstration. Time for you to vote with your feet here, Cancer. Okay, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, then this is a Rebel deck. This is the Oracle deck that I always end my beginning of the month reads with. It's very brutal and it can be quite offensive as well. That's why I have to give the warning. It works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable. Okay, so you got stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. That's for the individual that you're dealing with, right? They are very self-absorbed and self-obsessed. You've got a feeling that you just cannot shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Yeah. Fuck fear. Boom. It will lie to your face. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone and you know why. Love. Get some. Give some. It'll cheer your ass up. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. That's the person you're dealing with. You need a big fucking hug, scree, and you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Wow. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Cancer. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely week and remember to be kind. We're all just trying to survive. Okay, bye.